Hollywood is a captivating yet cutthroat industry where dreams are born and superstars emerge. Despite its allure, a single misstep can swiftly ruin a career. While there's no official blacklist, numerous individuals have seen their careers plummet due to public incidents, difficult behavior, or discriminatory actions. Recent revelations expose how rejecting advances from powerful figures can also lead to career sabotage. In today's video, we're delving into the ruthless nature of Hollywood, showcasing 11 actors who've been effectively blacklisted and the reasons behind it. Only a few years ago, Katherine Heigl was a leading lady and was highly sought after for a wide range of roles. However, have you noticed she hasn't taken on any high-profile roles recently? Well, it's no accident. Reportedly, Heigl is incredibly difficult to work with. Questioning scripts, refusing to leave her trailer, and demanding an extravagant wardrobe are just a few of the many complaints about her in Hollywood. Her numerous demands don't help. All in all, her reputation appears to have hindered her from landing many roles she might have otherwise been considered for. While she hasn't been an angel throughout her career, making some insensitive remarks at times, Rose McGowan didn't deserve to be blacklisted in the fashion she has been. McGowan is likely best known among her fans for her 5-year run on the TV series Charmed. However, after the events of 2017, many people now know her as one of the individuals who exposed the disgusting acts of Harvey Weinstein. He allegedly sexually assaulted her in the late 90s. While she didn't press charges, they reportedly settled out of court. Since then, Weinstein has purportedly attempted to blacklist her from Hollywood and Barry, the films she has been a part of. It's been a while since McGowan has been offered any sort of lead role in a significant project. Stacy Dash, known for her roles in Clueless and as a host on the Fox News show Outnumbered, gained fame for her acting and television career. However, she has become more widely recognized for her controversial views. Despite openly supporting Barack Obama in 2008, Dash underwent a radical shift between 2008 to 2012, becoming outspoken about her conservative stance. Her actions, such as advocating for the end of Black History Month and making controversial comments about transgender individuals in 2016, stirred controversy in liberal Hollywood circles. Dash's extreme beliefs and her inability to keep them private have likely contributed to her diminished presence in significant roles. A little over a decade ago, Vaughn stood out as one of the busiest and most successful actors in Hollywood. He headlined numerous classic comedies and endeared himself to fans with his quick wit and amiable personality. However, in recent times, his Hollywood activity has significantly waned, suggesting that his prime as an actor has long passed. His subtle blacklisting is primarily attributed to his limited range as an actor and his outspoken political views. Publicly advocating for guns in all schools to prevent mass shootings is a stance that studios might prefer to distance themselves from. Additionally, Vaughn has demonstrated an inability to thrive in roles within goofy comedies. In terms of public breakdowns, none surpasses that of Sheen. Once a talented actor and one of the highest-paid TV actors globally, Sheen is now primarily remembered for his substance-induced and highly publicized freakout a few years ago. Remember phrases like #winning and tiger blood? He lost his lucrative role on 2.5 Men, earning almost $2 million per episode, and was perceived as a man who had lost his marbles after decades of substance abuse. While he has had some work since then, most companies still prefer to steer clear of Sheen and his absurd antics like the plague. Caviezel, moderately known in the late 90s, rose to prominence with a pivotal role that remains a subject of debate for its impact on his career. Portraying Jesus Christ in the 2004 film The Passion of the Christ, directed by Mel Gibson, Caviezel faced financial success but significant criticism for the controversial and excessively violent nature of the R-rated depiction of Jesus' final days. Before filming, Gibson warned Caviezel of potential exclusion from Hollywood due to this role, a prediction that proved accurate. Despite taking on small and recurring roles, it's undeniable that his portrayal of Jesus turned some away. Nevertheless, Caviezel is content with fewer Hollywood offers, openly expressing less interest in them. Instead, the Catholic actor is dedicated to spreading his faith through religious projects. While he experienced a triumphant return as a director with Hacksaw Ridge in 2016, Mel Gibson remains largely blacklisted from Hollywood screens, and it's doubtful that we'll see him act much in the future. In the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, Gibson was a highly successful and popular actor and director. However, his career suffered irreparable damage due to some very public freakouts. Following a drunk driving incident, he went on a significant anti-Semitic rant, garnering global headlines. Although over a decade has passed since the incident, some fans have forgiven him. Still, many, especially within the Hollywood elite, will never forget the things he has said and done. Isaiah Washington, a seasoned Hollywood veteran with numerous television and movie credits, is most renowned for his role as Preston Burke in Grey's Anatomy. Despite his extensive roles, he faced a setback in his career when he was let go from the show and essentially blacklisted by Hollywood. This decision came after he used a homophobic slur about a castmate and repeated the slur when the show won a Golden Globe, sealing his fate. Although he still works occasionally, his career has not reached its full potential. A vocal supporter of Donald Trump's presidency, actress and comedian Roseanne Barr is one of Hollywood's most controversial figures. However, her outspoken political Twitter rants went too far in May 2018 when she posted a racist tweet about Valerie Jarrett, a senior advisor to former President Barack Obama. Despite deleting the tweet and issuing an apology, ABC promptly canceled the Roseanne reboot on the same day, with the company's president condemning her remarks as abhorrent, repugnant, and inconsistent with our values. Since then, Barr has essentially been blacklisted. Brendan Fraser, renowned for his roles in late 90s and early 2000s films like Bedazzled and The Mummy, faced a decline in roles during the 2000s. He attributes this decline to an incident with the former president of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. Allegedly sexually assaulted by Philip Burke at the Beverly Hills Hotel in 2003, Fraser contends that his resistance resulted in infrequent invitations to the Golden Globes. Burke denies Fraser's account, dismissing the incident as a joke in his 2014 memoir. Despite recognizing other potential career factors, Fraser still views his encounter with Burke as a significant influence. In the 2020s, Fraser experiences a career resurgence with notable roles, including portraying Firefly in the DC Comics movie Batgirl. Kirk Cameron made his debut in Hollywood at a young age, appearing in various TV shows and films. He rose to prominence with a 7-season role as Mike Seaver in the sitcom Growing Pains, and featured in movies such as Like Father, Like Son and Listen to Me. However, Cameron is now predominantly known for his radical Christian views rather than his acting career. Consistently vocal about his beliefs on religion, homosexuality, and more through TV interviews and social media, Cameron's outspoken nature has essentially resulted in his blacklisting from Hollywood by those who do not share his views. That concludes our coverage of 11 actors who have been effectively blacklisted from mainstream Hollywood. Whether triggered by controversial statements, political affiliations, or inappropriate behavior, these instances highlight the delicate balance between artistic expression and industry expectations. If you found this video insightful, please consider liking and subscribing. Thanks for watching.